If you are like many who have been fighting getting into the digital video based world for your business, and now maybe you feel overwhelmed and behind, I will give you 3 reasons why you should consider jumping in and 5 tips for how to get started. And I promise this will be painless and easy. Video is where it's at right now because it has the power to capture people's attention if done well. I think we are past the point of even being able to argue that, truthfully. The digital world is so saturated, but for a reason, because it works. You only have a few seconds to really grab people, and video does that through movement, people, music, sound effects, and more. Next, video is a great way to expand your reach to audiences that you otherwise wouldn't. See, if you're watching on YouTube right now, it likes it. When I worked in news, I can't tell you how many businesses got media attention because a video that was posted online went viral or caught the eye of someone in the news. Plus, when you have a footprint on social media, other platforms like YouTube, your website, and more, it makes it easier for people to find you and know what you're all about. Which brings me to the next reason to jump in. Photos are fine, text is fine, but video allows people to see you, to see your mannerisms, to hear your voice, and tell your story. All of these things help establish trust. And trust in business, if you're watching and you're in business, you know, is worth its weight in gold. In addition to that, it also allows you to control your messaging and get it out in a way that you want. It helps shape your brand overall. So, if I convinced you enough and you're ready to dive in, I want to start with this tip. And you'll hear me say it time and time again because I really think there's value in it and that it is important. If you are new to video content, just pick up your phone and start talking to it while recording. I mean it about anything. Just get comfortable speaking to the camera. By the way, if you want more tips about getting comfortable on camera, I will have videos on that as well. So make sure you subscribe to be able to know when they come out and check them out. Tip number 2, when you are creating video, think about your audience. Who are you talking to? Who do you want to hear your message? Tailor it to them, speak to them. It can be overwhelming to start creating video content for your business, but your specific messaging will make all the difference. So save yourself the time and perhaps some of the cringe and figure out your audience and your message. And by the way, I mentioned cringe. This should be a whole other topic, and maybe it will be one day. Embrace the cringe. Myself, everyone I know, we've all had those cringe moments where you're trying to figure out the video that works for you. You're trying to figure out the message that works, and sometimes even figure out the audience. It's okay because what feels like cringe to you is going to be valuable and informative to someone out there. So keep that in mind. Tip number 3, tell stories. If you are creating a sizzle reel for your website, you'll want a reel that lets people know who you are and what your business is about. You'll want either your story, your business story, customer stories in there, maybe even a combo of all 3. The more stories you can include, the more chance you have of your message resonating with people. As humans, we connect through stories. Think about your favorite movie or show. It's a story or a bunch of them. This is no different, and try and think of it in terms of that. Tip number 4, you don't have to spend a ton of money on equipment, but you should get some. Even a few things to level it up and begin with, such as a light, a microphone, and a tripod. I will link a few of my favorites in the description below from various price points. You do not have to spend a ton of money. Trust me. Sorry for the reach, but I wanted to show you this. I show this in a lot of my videos because I think I mean, it's a good bang for the buck. Okay. This little thing, this little cube with a clip on it, I got on Amazon, attaches right to the top of my cell phone. I'm not going to point it at you. I'll point it at me. Look at the power this thing has. Okay. Little lights like this, just little things that you can get that will level up your content will make a huge difference. Okay. Tip number 5, if you want to broaden your reach even further to say potentially the media, and you have valuable information that relates to current events, create videos about it and post them to your YouTube page. Example, mortgage rates keep climbing and you happen to be a broker in that industry or have another job in that industry, and you have a lot of knowledge about what is going on and how to help people. You should be creating videos that showcase your expertise and getting those videos posted online. That does a few things. Number one, it potentially brings in new clients or at least new leads. Number two, if someone in the media is looking for a subject matter expert to talk about the situation and they're going to do a search for guests, sure, it could be a stroke of luck. But when you are searchable and have that digital footprint and video content out there showcasing your expertise, at least you stand a chance. And that's better than no chance because you're not showcasing your expertise, right? Having that chance is better than none. Please make sure to subscribe and share this video if you like this tips, think it would be helpful to others, and want more. I'm Jillian Mealy. Get out there, start talking to your phone. I'll see you next time.